Luka Doncic announces fresh injury battle after national TV airs depressing Lakers bench moment. Luka Doncic and injuries. Here we go again. Did the Lakers make the right decision roping in the Slovenian guard? Anyway, it's too late. Fans have to trust the process and let the professionals do their job. In today's afternoon matchup against the Phoenix Suns, Luka Magic returned to floor after missing the Nuggets game. Unfortunately, on his return, the 26-year-old seemed to have put himself in trouble as he admitted to a fresh injury. After a poor 4-game road trip, the Lakers returned to L.A. Doncic, who missed the last game against the Nuggets with a calf and ankle injury, was on the injury report for the Suns game. The team listed him in the probable category, citing a right ankle strain. However, the team upgraded him to available before the game. Guess what? Luka Doncic showed his class and proved he was a generational talent, shouldering the Lakers to a much-needed victory. At the same time, the star guard aggravated his ankle injury. A reporter inquired Luka about his ankle strain at the post-game presser, and he surprised everyone with a fresh injury, saying, "Obviously, getting there, but like I always say every day, I'm feeling better physically. I got my knee a little hyperextended in my ankle again, but I'm good." Even though the guard highlighted a fresh knee injury, it's a positive sign that any of it isn't serious. The 4-game loss has left the Lakers slip 3 spots in the ladder. So, the last thing that the Lakers would want is to bench the 5X All-Star, while LeBron James hasn't returned from his groin injury yet. Today, Doncic put up an all-around effort, dropping 33 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists to shut down the surging Suns, and most importantly snapped the 4-game losing streak. Amid this heroic performance, the star guard had a gloomy episode at the bench. Let's find out. Luka Doncic and his dismal moment at the Lakers bench. A few days ago, the Lakers bench was a happy bunch. J.J. Redick's men won games for fun, as LeBron James and Luka Doncic's partnership turned into an immediate success. It was so lethal that they clinched the number 2 spot in no time. Unfortunately, Bron's injury ended their incredible run, resulting in a 4-game losing streak. The energy on the team's bench had already settled, but today it took a sharp dive into despair, and national television caught every second of it. With Kevin Durant's Suns in town, all eyes were locked on the game. Luka Doncic was back in action, LeBron James was courtside, and the buzz turned the arena into a sellout. But late in the third quarter, disaster nearly struck. Doncic tweaked his right ankle, the same one that had already sidelined him in the previous game due to a strain.
Hey, Luka, JJ mentioned that he was impressed with the team's kind of energy coming off a long trip, a back-to-back, an emotional loss. Those things can be tricky in the NBA. Where did you think that came from the player's standpoint to start the game tonight, or today?
We knew we had to do better. We knew we have to be more physical, first of all. And I think our defense was amazing today from the start to finish.
We know some of the stats about you going against Phoenix, only Jordan averages more points. Do you still think back to, the draft, or are you well past that and you just like playing against any team?
No, I don't. That's a long time ago, 7 years ago, so I'm not thinking about that no more. I just get ready for every game, trying to play good and win.
Luka, how much did you guys miss Jackson, and you in particular, but with your connection with him, with the lobs and the pick and roll? How good was it, to have him back?
Well, you can see it. You can see the difference. For me, it helps me a lot, but he helps the whole team, just getting block shots, take rebounds, roll. He can do a lot of things, and we miss him for sure.
Look, we know how rough that trip was in terms of your guys' record, and some guys fly back home to get treatment. And in Denver, you and a couple guys weren't able to give it a go. What did you see from the group that did play against the Nuggets, and did that give you any sort of insight as to the type of group that you're involved with?
Yeah, they gave us, how would I say, just to see what we have to do next game. Play like them, me, Gabe, and Doe out, but we knew what we had to do, and we need to be more physical, so they showed us the way from that game.
Hey, Luka, you hear entertainers talk a lot about how they have an alter ego on stage and off stage. It feels like from the small amount of time we've gotten to know you a little bit, you're pretty quiet and low-key. when you're not on the court. Would you say you have like an alter ego on the court, and do you remember when that originated, or has that always been the case?
Oh yeah, I would say I'm quite off the court. Totally different. You know, basketball is what I do, so gets me hyped, gets me happy. So there's an obvious change in my off court and on the court, but I don't know when it started, honestly.
Luka, še eno vprašanje v slovenščini. Kako pomembno je bilo danes prekiniti ta manjši negativen niz porazov?
Zelo pomembno. Ko smo štiri zapored smo izgubili, bili smo na drugem mestu, tako da zelo pomembno je sploh po taki ekipi, ki je lahko zmer neugodna, tako da je bilo zelo pomembno danes, da smo zmagali.
Še eno vprašanje. Kako si se ujel z JJ-jem kot trenerjem? Vem, da sta bila soigralca prej. Kako je delo za tajega trenerja, ki je zelo into the game, zelo vokalen in tako naprej?
Super. Nimam kje reči. Zmer veliko se pogovarjava, tudi ni sam tekma, tako da zaenkrat je super z njim.
Luka, ¿qué aprendizaje les dejó el viaje como grupo y cómo se sintió estar de regreso en casa y regresar al triunfo?
Sí, bastante viaje, ha sido muy duro. No hemos ganado ningún partido, así que ha sido un viaje muy malo. Pero regresar a casa ha sido bonito. Sobre todo todos han podido ver a su familia, estar en casa un poco. Eso nos ha dado, creo que un poco más para ganar este partido.
Luka, ¿cómo te has sentido ante la ausencia de LeBron siendo el líder de los Lakers en estos partidos, y especialmente hoy con la victoria?
Bueno.
Ante la ausencia de LeBron, ¿cómo te has sentido siendo el líder de los Lakers en estos partidos?
Bien. Creo que bien. Creo que en un buen equipo no solo hay un líder, hay muchos diferentes aspectos. Pero bien, intentamos ganar cada partido. Obviamente el viaje no ha sido bueno, pero estamos volviendo a nuestro nivel.
Hey, Luka. You've had more than 30 points here, 5 of 6. How's your rhythm? How are you feeling physically in terms of kind of that long layoff? And are you starting to feel kind of closer to your normal sort of level of standard and level of play?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm getting there. But like I always say, every day I'm feeling better. Physically, I got my knee a little hyperextended and my ankle again, but I'm good.
Luka, el equipo está jugando mejor desde que tú llegaste, con más alegría. Se entienden mucho contigo. ¿Lo sientes así? Sobre todo Hayes está feliz jugando contigo, encontrando la canasta en el lugar apropiado.
Sí, creo que antes de que yo llegara también han jugado muy bien, han jugado todos juntos. Cuando yo llegué solo quería meterme en eso y jugar como ellos. Y creo que estamos haciendo cosas muy bien y tenemos que seguir así.
Luka and the Lakers